I'm at the Chinese theater for the premiere of the new Quentin Tarantino movie Inglourios Basterds, which signals a shift in the director's career after doing all those quirky movies. This is a historic war drama. Let's look at my premiere coverage. In Nazi-occupied Europe, a group of Jews decide to get together to commit targeted acts of retribution against the Nazis as they're joining forces with German resistant operatives under the code name the Bastards.
We will be cruel to the German, and through our cruelty they will know who we are. They will find the evidence of our cruelty in the disemboweled, dismembered, and disfigured bodies of their brothers we leave behind us. And the German will not be able to help themselves.
Quentin Tarantino talked about how fast this movie got made compared to his other projects.
There is that even more of a slight, like, almost shell-shockedness that I'm on Hollywood Boulevard in a movie that I actually finished writing. I put the pen down July 2nd, 2008. And to know that we actually just reached our anniversary and me finished writing the script and I was already done with the movie, finished cutting and doing press on it already was like a big deal.
Brad Pitt, in a very facetious mood, talked about working with all those international actors in the movie.
I didn't really care for it. No, I didn't really. I really kind of like to stick with my own kind. I don't like to venture outside my neighborhood. Yeah, it freaks me out a little bit. Some of these people, they don't speak English.
Eli Roth was very proud of the Jewish power aspect of the movie.
There was a myth in Hollywood. People had always said that Jewish people who were, in charge of studios said nobody wants to see a movie about Jews. And the Jews were always weak, and, it was a non-Jewish person rescuing them. But you know what? The times have changed, and there are enough people that said enough of this. Like, you can have tough Jews out there too. And from the looks of it, we've just seen the inception of a new Hollywood bromance between Quentin Tarantino and Brad Pitt. And now let's talk about a quirky movie, one that Quentin Tarantino might have directed, may he not have gone mainstream. It's called Spread, and it's about a Hollywood grifter. That's someone who will sleep his way to the top to get ahead in life and in his Hollywood career. Aston Kutcher plays this guy, and let's look at my premiere coverage. Nick is a high-end Lothario who has literally slept his way into a life of privilege. Spread is an iconic look at the lure of sex, money and access that Hollywood offers to the beautiful people, and the karmic price that one must ultimately pay to live that lifestyle.
It doesn't matter if you can cook or not. Women grade on effort. It's almost better when the meal's a flop. It shows that you're willing to make a fool of yourself. It's all about creating equity. Think of it as a point system. 1 for flowers, 2 for dinner, 3 for an orgasm. You need 26 points for them to trust you, and then you can go back to watching football.
Ashton Kutcher with wife Demi Moore and stepdaughter Rumor Willis attended the Hollywood premiere as Ashton felt like a proud dad of his movie.
When you find the financing, when you find the director, when you put the piece together, you get to play the role. And that's one of the privileges of producing your material. We also made the money, made the movie for not a lot of money, and made it in LA, which is like, for people who are in the film business, being able to make a movie in LA is at a price is an amazing thing.
Anne Heche admits this is quite a true portrayal of a Hollywood reality.
This is a true, I think it really is a true portrayal of a Hollywood story, a dream about people coming to Hollywood and then actually seeing the truth of what happens when you get here.
Sharon Lawrence shares with us why she's such a big fan of Ashton Kutcher.
I've been a fan of Ashton. I think he's one of the most fresh minds and talents in the business.
And Spread was a true baby for Ashton Kutcher, being he was the producer, the main star, and having his wife Demi Moore as his lover. And that's it for entertainment this week. Always a pleasure connecting you to Hollywood from the Inglourious Basterds premiere at the Chinese Theater. I'm Ron Jacobsohn.